As you can see, it's got a hole in it right here. It's coming apart. My funeral sermon was ratty and torn up and falling to pieces, but here it is now, nice, clean, and preserved, and I know exactly where it's at. It's really difficult when you have so much information to keep up with and you have piles and piles of paper that you have to look through when you're trying to find something that's important. But I found a way where you can keep everything that's really important to you in the most important place in your Bible. Everything that you need is right at your fingertips. And here it is, right here, accountability questions. Right here it is, a funeral sermon. Right here it is, 20 causes for personal failure. All right, what we've got is the funeral sermon that I want to put in my Bible so I don't lose it. I'll have it, and you need a glue stick, a card, a ruler, a knife, the funeral sermon, and a scrap piece of paper that's folded this way, and of course the Bible. So the first thing that you're going to do is you're going to take the funeral sermon or whatever it is that you got. You're going to even up this end right here, get it very close, and then crease it right in the middle. Bring it down. Once you've got that crease, just sort of go on with it, and then hold it very tight and just continue with it. Make it a really tight crease. Get your knife out. And just cut along that crease. This is not for perfection, this is for usability. Is usability a word? Okay, as you can see, I do have some little splinters there. I can't find my scissors, so these will have to work. But if you just take and trim off some of the parts like that, and then I take and I cut the corners off. I know that looks sort of awful, but the better job that you do with the knife, the less that you have to do this. Next, you take your Bible, you figure out what page that you want to put the sermons in. I'm going to put it at the end of Malachi, between the New Testament and Old Testament, New Testament on these pages right here. So you will take your first page that you're going to put in here, and you'll place it in there upside down to where the part that's going to be facing out is on the inside. You stick it in there like that to where part of it is sticking out. Take a pen and mark your line here. Hold it tight. Mark your line right there. Now with this particular size Bible and this paper, you're not going to worry about it sticking out on each side. If you're using a smaller Bible, then you'll have to cut the edges off here and you'll just mark the lines. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do this one the same way. Then you got two lines. You take your ruler, line the ruler up on the lines. I've got ridges in this altar, so that's why I'm trying to turn it this way. You want to put it right to the inside of your lines, not on the outside, right to the inside. Make your line there. Right here, I actually meant to say on the outside, and it's important that you put it a little bit over too, because the more in, the more the paper may actually stick out of the Bible, and you don't want that. Same thing with the other one. Sweetie, you need some cough medicine? Okay. After that, take your paper and fold it on the line. Put it on the line the best you can. Toward the back. So you got your fold right there, you got your tab right there. Want to put it down real good. Now the other one. Paper, and you stick one of them here and one of them goes on this side. And the reason why the paper is so glue don't get everywhere. The glue will get here and here, but it won't get on anything else. You open up your glue. I know this is purple. It turns clear. It's crazy. I couldn't believe it when I bought it, but it's what I've got. And you just place the glue here. Glue on there. And just for good measure, I'm going to turn this and I'm gonna put some right along this edge here. Just a little bit on the other end. And once you get that pretty much done, take your paper. This is the first page that you want. You line it up really good. Then you take your card, you put it in the crease, and you push all the paper down to the other page. Okay, so you're going to do that. Make sure it's pushed really tight down in there. Mine is actually down. I see a little bit hanging out there, but that's okay. Like I said, I'm not trying to get this perfect. Okay, I got that one started. So now the next one. there you go. Okay, you don't have to do this, but just for me, I'm going to take this old piece of broken trim, 2 pieces of it, and put on each side here a wood clamp. I'm going to clamp this thing down here. Put some pressure on that. So this is my stone here. So now I got that, I'm just going to let it sit. So there it is. And one of the things is it doesn't really lay flat at this time. This one's going to have a lot harder of a time laying flat, but you just have to work with it. And maybe I shouldn't have put them so close together, but that'll be fine. Just whenever you are up there, just may want to put a pin or something in between here to hold it down. But that's it, and I also added in the front here in the book of Numbers, I added accountability questions. Same way, glued in. And in the back, I added, oh, that's my funeral notes. 20 causes for personal failure. I'll talk about that in another video. I do have videos on the accountability questions, the causes for failure, and the funeral sermon also on my channel. I'll link those below. So now, where I did have this, as you can see, it's got a hole in it right here. It's coming apart. I don't have to worry about keeping it in here anymore. I can retire it because I now have this. I hope this video was helpful. Don't forget to read your Bible and pray every day. Don't forget that I love you and appreciate you, and I'll see you in the next video. Just make sure there's no excess glue on the pages after you insert the page. And also, if you would like a copy of the funeral sermon, the 20 causes for personal failure, or the 22 accountability questions, just email me at chaplainreese@gmail.com. And if you wanted me to actually send you what I put in mine for your Bible, just let me know, and you can pay some shipping, and I'll try to get it mailed to you if I have time. God bless you. Hope this was a help.